stuff because I really like this thing that blends in with the paintings, and it looks so nice and natural because when I see it, it just gives me this little nice vibe that I'm floating in the sky.
Hashtag #MontyMoneyGet.com. You can buy his paintings.
My name is Monty Monige. I'm an artist, a landscape painter. I also do figure paintings as well. Today, if you can look the painting behind me, it's called Ezomho. Ezomho is one of the warriors in Ezomho Kingdom, Edo State.
Wait, can I just say something? So, is Ezomho a warrior then? Where does he come from and where does he live?
Ezomho is a warrior, one of the warriors in Ezomho Kingdom, Edo State.
Oh.
Yeah, they fought a lot of wars during that time. It's our great.
So is he living or is he not living anymore?
Ezomho is it's not alive. These are old stories we were told by our grandparents.
So how does it feel like listening to Ezomho, or is it Ezomho?
Ezomho.
So how does it feel like Ezomho, listening to Ezomho when you were kids by your parents telling you these facts of stories?
Yes, my grandmom used to tell us story under the moonlight every night before we go to sleep those days in the village. So Ezomho was one of the stories that she used to tell us that fascinate me a lot. Ezomho has brothers. They were several numbers. They were all giant. They were born the same, like she said, they were born the same day. They started walking that same day. They started talking that day. And they were strong warriors and they were fighting wars. They have a lot of stories behind them. They only have one sister, and that sister was the one that was advancing them. Yeah, I remember when their sister went to the market to do some shopping. Some Yagi people stole her clothes, and then she have to call his brother, one of his Ezomho brother, Odia. That was their elder brother, Odia. He was not singing to call that one to come and rescue her and get her stolen cloth back. That's what say. Odia nugu Odia nugu Odia. Iyagi mienpo reye.
Excuse me, can I just say one thing? So, speaking about Ezomho, can we just move on to the paintings? Because I know he's in your painting and it's featuring your painting, but I want to talk about right now is how you make the painting and make it realistic.
Yeah, like I said, I paid for a photograph which I took down in Nigeria, and in my studio I made the sketches. After the sketch, I do the preliminary paintings, that is the other painting. After then, I start building on it to get to where I am today. I'm still working on it anyway because the painting is not finished. I paint with palette knife. That's why you can see some of the colors are thick, because I love to see my color apply thick and to have that pastel feelings.
Wait. So, if you paint with a plastic knife,
palette knife.
Palette knife. Why is it that realistic? Because I have never painted before, and for me right now, it makes me confused.
Why why they look realistic is because the tones are the values. The tones are the values of the painting. When you have tones and values that are very close to each other, gives you that realistic feeling, and it doesn't have the breakage. When you have colors that their tones and values are far apart, it gives a breakage in your whatever you're doing, and you cannot see that break. It doesn't give you that realistic and that wholeness feeling that make it to look real.
Can I just say one thing right now? So you know when you're painting, when I always look at your painting, it inspires me with this thing in your painting. It looks so realistic. It inspires me, and I wonder how you make it this smooth and realistic. Because you know, when I'm looking at the back, it looks like a real back. Anytime when I turn my head, I feel like it's a real human in the sky, and I'm confused. But when I shake my head, I notice that it's just a painting.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's because of the values I choose to use. The values and the values. You know, when you have values are tones that are close to each other, they give you that feeling of realistic painting. Because the values, if you have a breakage, that's distance. If you have a breakage between the values, it gives you that distance between colors that are not close. You have analogous colors. You know, when you work with analogous colors that are closer to each other, the color wheel. That's what they call analogous colors. When you use those colors and have colors that are very close to each other in their tones, that give you a graduation, that you are moving gradually from one stage to another. You place them side by side, you get whatever to achieve the picture you build in your mind, in your subconscious mind, that you try to depict in the canvas. In that process of doing this, you will definitely get that realistic feeling when viewing it from afar. But when you move closer to it, that is when you now saw the impasto, that is the thickness of the colors, because you are applying them with a palette knife.
All right. So what I was thinking is, so anytime when I try to draw, I get this kind of mistake running through. Like, it looks terrible right now. If you could show everyone how my drawing is, I'm not gonna be happy. So anyways, talking about that, you said about something in your painting career, right? What was it? Again, I can't remember. So moving on. I want to ask you this kind of question that I've been asking before. So, how do you get that kind of brown texture? Because when you have this kind of light dark brown skin on your paintings, because I wonder what you use to make it. And anytime when you're painting, you have no mistakes. You have no mistakes in it. Unlike the other ones, you don't have mistakes. So your lines are perfectly drawn, fit, and the way it's supposed to be and the way the texture of their hands is supposed to be is like yours. So I want to know how you feature this and how it's this inspiration, because you know I've been in my life drawing sometimes, and anytime when I ask someone how's my drawing look, they say it's terrible. So how is yours looking that beautiful?
You see, painting or drawing is a process. It's a gradual process. You grow while doing, you grow with it, and you grow while doing it to move from one state to another. You know, in the beginning of an artist, in the beginning of your career, or when you in school or learning how to paint, how to draw, you may be thinking you are having mistakes, and you want to be dwelling in that mistakes, how to correct this mistake, how to make it perfect, how to get what you get the picture you have in your mind. Because normally we as an artist normally having the picture in our subconscious of what we want to do, what we want to depict. But the thing is, you don't really have I don't like now. I don't see anything as a mistake, because if you place a color, a value in a canvas, and you now realize that value was not supposed to be like that, or that's not the value you ought to put like that, you place another color that will match, that will complement the value you put before. In that process, you are correcting the mistakes. It's not a mistake. Like I said, it's not a mistake. You put it, is to walk around it, to make it perfect, to make it...
Wait.
To give you...
Can I just say something?
Okay.
So, while I am looking at your painting and you, I noticed that you have a shadow on your face. And concluding with this painting, it also has a shadow next to its body. And I want to know how you consider this as a fantastic painting, because with the way I'm looking at this and looking at you, you have a shadow on your body, and same as this with a dark line. So it really looks like a shadow, and I want to know how you just make that texture.
That's what I was... It's all about the values of your colors, the tone, the dark. You know, in any painting, we have the dark, the light, and the lightest light. That's that. Paint and the painting is supposed to have like 3 tones, where you have the dark, the middle light, and the lightest light. Those 3 tones have to be in a painting for you to make that painting a success. And sometimes you have the darkest dark, that's those in the shadows.
Wow.
So while you put those things in mind,
Wow.
while painting, you should be able to have a solid to give you a 3 dimension in a flat surface. Like a canvas is a flat surface where you are able to manipulate this color, these shades of color, light, dark, middle tone, and the light tone, means that you walk around them to build the picture. To build the picture on a flat surface, you now have that 3-dimensional feelings.
Can I just say that sometimes I don't kind of understand what you're saying, because as I told you, I don't really know how to paint. I've never done painting. So while you are talking to me, sometimes I'm thinking like I don't understand. I don't know.
So what I'm saying, let me put it through now this way. You see, when you are starting as a human being, you are a 3-dimensional, I don't want to use object because human are not object. You're a 3-dimensional being. That is, someone can go around you, someone can touch you, can hold your hand, touch you, feel you as a round figure. But in the painting, sorry, excuse me, it's just a flat surface, 2-dimensional surface. But you are not painting on it. And what you are painting now looks like a 3-dimensional something. It's 3-dimensional. If it's a human, 3-dimensional human. That you can move around, touch, feel. You understand? What gives that feeling in a 3-dimensional object, in 2-dimensional surface, is because of the tones, the values, dark, light, dark, middle tone, and light. In some cases, you have the darkest dark and the lightest light to give you that wholeness, that solidity of a being. I think we've tried today, and we're going to edit now. Well, like I said earlier when we were starting, my name is Imonige Imosi. I'm a landscape painter, master of bush painting, and you can see more of my painting. You can Google the name Imonige Imosi.
/com.
On YouTube.
Sorry.
I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. I'm on TikTok. I'm on Twitter. Just Google the name Imonige Imosi.
Wait.
So
What?
you can see a lot of my works, and you can make purchase online as well if you're interested in any of them.
Excuse me. One time I was actually scrolling down TikTok and I came past you, and I saw you like this. Like, you were dancing something like, you were like this. And I was like, oh my god, that was funny. So I kind of subscribed to you. I actually put the heart button, like subscribing to you on TikTok. And I was shocked. All your videos are funny.
You can follow me up on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook. I have a Facebook page, and Instagram as well.
Oh, but remember the one you are actually looking at 2 double rainbows?
Yeah, it's alright now, yeah. Yeah, I love nature. That's why I was looking at the rainbow the other time, because most of my paintings are landscape painting and nature painting. I believe in nature. We can't live without nature. So, I'll see you some other time. Thanks for watching. So, don't forget to subscribe to my channel.
And hit the like button.
And hit the right button.
And subscribe.
Bye.